There is a rule in the Walmart clearance section. You do not get a second chance to think. When familiar high-quality products are marked with rock-bottom prices, they do not wait for anyone. These are not defective goods. They are the most genuine savings opportunities you can find right now. I have scanned the shelves to filter out the 12 items that are disappearing the fastest. If you see them today, decide immediately, because the shelves will certainly be empty tomorrow. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. One big chill women's puffer jacket with faux fur hood. Among the most sought-after items at Walmart, the big chill women's puffer jacket stands out because it goes against the typical cheap clearance feel. The fabric is thick, the structure holds its shape, the weight feels right, and the faux fur hood gives a clear sense of quality from the first touch. This is the kind of jacket where you understand exactly why its original price belonged to a much higher segment the moment you put it on. The value lies in its balance. It is not too heavy to hinder movement, yet it is warm enough for truly cold days. The stitching is strong, the zippers are smooth, and the fit is neat, avoiding the bulky look common in cheap puffer jackets. The faux fur hood is not just a cheap decoration, it adds aesthetic flair and provides effective warmth. Because it hits all three marks, looking good, lasting long, and having a deep discount, this jacket rarely stays on the shelf. Shoppers don't stand around comparing it for long. They try it on quickly, check the mirror once, and decide immediately if they find their size. Popular sizes vanish first, leaving only regret for those who return later. Not every clearance reflects the true quality of a product, but this deal certainly does. When the price drops below the actual value the jacket needs, no marketing natural demand clears it from the shelves. 2 Hello Kitty Mini Backpack. The Hello Kitty Mini Backpack is a prime example of a clearance item that sells based on emotion, not just function. Its compact size is just enough to carry daily essentials, but what makes this product fly off the shelves is its brand recognition. Hello Kitty is not just for children. It appeals to a much broader group of buyers, collectors, gift hunters, and those who simply want a cute, understated item for themselves. The material feels sturdy. The bag holds its shape, the zippers are smooth, and the finishing details are better than expected for a clearance item. When you pick it up, it doesn't feel like end-of-life discounted goods, but rather a high-quality product marked down at the perfect time. This gap between quality and price allows buyers to make a very quick decision. The telltale sign is the display shelf, where these mini backpacks are constantly being picked up and quickly disappearing. Adults buy them because they are adorable, children are instantly attracted to them, and anyone who buys licensed goods knows that low prices on familiar brands do not last. Popular colors disappear first, leaving less common choices for those who arrive late. This is a product that requires very little thought. It is small enough to not pressure the budget, but special enough to feel like a real bargain. That feeling is exactly why the Hello Kitty Mini Backpack rarely stays on the shelf for long. 3 Hyper Tough Rechargeable LED Work Light. The Hyper Tough Rechargeable LED light belongs to a product group where a deep price cut immediately triggers a fast buying reflex in consumers. It doesn't need a large billboard or a long comparison. A simple test of the brightness is enough for a buyer to understand why this item rarely stays behind. The light is powerful, even easy to adjust, and reliable for many different daily situations. The flexible folding design allows the light to stand, hang, or rotate to the exact angle needed. This is a small detail with huge usage value, especially for those who need to fix a car, clean the garage handle, dark corners in the house, or prepare for power outages. It feels solid in the hand, not loose or made of thin, cheap plastic, building trust from the first touch. This is not just a story about function. The Hyper Tough Light sells fast because the post-discount price is exceptionally easy to accept. When a device is rechargeable, bright enough, and durable enough at such a low price point, buyers often don't stop at just one. They get one for the garage, one for the car, and another for the emergency kit. The decision happens fast, almost without consideration. This type of deal always brings people back to the counter to look for more, which is why many only realize its value once the shelf is already empty. 4 Garanimals Fleece Top and Jogger Set for Kids. The Garanimals Fleece and Jogger Set is the kind of deal where parents don't even need to hesitate. Just by looking at the thick fabric, the soft interior, the neat stitching, and the deep discount, the purchase decision happens very quickly. This is a basic daily use product group that is not trend dependent, so its usage value is clear from the start. The tops are warm enough for school play or lounging at home. The joggers allow for easy movement and can withstand frequent washing and the inevitable rough and tumble of young children. For parents, these are more important criteria than any decorative element. When a set meets those needs at such a rare price, the buying reflex is almost instinctive. Many shoppers don't just grab one set. They pick up multiple colors and sizes because children grow fast, and clothes like these are never redundant. Buying ahead reduces future spending pressure and avoids the need to buy at full price in a rush later. This essential nature is what makes Garanimals sets sell out so fast. They don't need to be in a prominent position or have loud promotions. Once a parent sees the price and feels the material, the product practically moves itself into the cart. 5 Hello Kitty Pajama Set, meeting both daily needs and sparking positive emotions. The Hello Kitty Pajama Set is an easy addition to any cart. The fabric is soft, lightweight, and breathable perfectly, meeting the expectations for daily sleepwear. When you hold it, it doesn't feel like a rushed clearance item, but a complete, high-quality product marked down to a low price at the right time. This set sells fast because it hits a balance that few similar products achieve. The design is cute enough to create instant appeal, but not so flashy that it's impractical. Buyers see it as comfortable for evenings at home, days off, or simply as a way to relax after a long day. For many, Hello Kitty also brings back familiar memories, creating a sense of closeness that is hard to replace. When the price drops deeply, the decision to buy requires almost no long-term thought. Many people grab several sizes at once because this is a loose-fitting, easy-to-use style that also makes a great gift. Popular sizes usually vanish very quickly, leaving regret for those who return later. This deal creates a clear sense that the value received far outweighs the money spent, not just because it is cheap, but because at that price, it is hard to find pajamas that are this comfortable, branded, and universally pleasing. 6 Bijou Chateau Stainless Steel Bracelet. The Bijou Chateau Stainless Steel Bracelet shows that if the price hits the right mark, even a small accessory can create strong demand. The design is simple, sophisticated, and not overly detailed, making the bracelet easy to pair with many outfits and suitable for daily wear. When picked up, the weight and the finish make the product look significantly more expensive than the number on the price tag. The stainless steel material provides a long-term usage advantage. It won't tarnish quickly and is not too sensitive to the environment, making it perfect for the daily rhythm of life. This durability ensures the bracelet is more than just a decoration. It becomes an accessory that stays with the user for a long time. At a deep clearance price that creates a feeling of a very profitable purchase. In just a brief moment, buyers complete their choice without needing any further inspection. The bracelet is compact, gift-ready, easy to give, and puts no pressure on the budget. Many shoppers put more than one in their cart, as this is a timeless piece that can be used for many different occasions. The Bijou Chateau bracelet sells out fast, not by chance, but through a rare combination of refined looks, high durability, and a rock-bottom price. Like the video if this surprised you. 7-Time and True Women's Crossbody Bag. With the Time and True Crossbody Bag, a deep discount quickly translates into a clear purchase decision. The design is neat with a structured form. It is not too small, but holds enough daily essentials like a phone wallet and keys. When held, it feels lightweight. The strap is sturdy, and the stitching is well finished for its segment, providing immediate confidence. This bag is popular because it meets many different situations without needing to switch to another model. It works for everything from going to work and the grocery store to walking around town or short trips. The simple style makes the bag easy to coordinate and keeps it from being limited by short-term trends. Because of this, neutral colors often disappear first, as buyers understand this is a safe, long-lasting choice. At the clearance price, the bag creates almost no decision pressure. Buyers usually ask, "Why not?" rather than "Should I?" Some even choose a second color to change their style or buy it as a gift, knowing it is a low-risk, highly useful item. The Time and True bag doesn't sell through advertising, but through the perfect intersection of price, function, and form. For those concerned with long-term use, finding this model usually means the decision is a no-brainer. 8 Melissa and Doug Large Floor Puzzle. Rare is the toy where the price and value match as perfectly as the large floor puzzles from Melissa and Doug. The large size, thick and sturdy pieces, and clear printing all create the feeling that this is a product built for long-term use, not just a throwaway toy. For many parents, just picking up the box is enough to understand why this brand is always highly rated. The reason the product sells so fast is the trust buyers are willing to place in it. Melissa and Doug is synonymous with durable, safe, and educational toys. Floor puzzles help children move more, interact better, and play together rather than just sitting in front of a screen. When such a product is discounted to a rare low price, it immediately becomes a priority for those looking for gifts or wanting to invest in home activities for their children. Many people don't buy it because they need it right away, but because they know this price is unlikely to repeat. They see it as a gift to save for birthdays, holidays, or simply when a child needs a new game. That thought process makes the purchase happen faster without much deliberation. This kind of clearance doesn't cheapen the product. It creates peace of mind that the buyer secured a quality item with clear usage value right before it ran out. 9 12-piece kitchen mixing bowl set. You don't need a long analysis to realize the value of the 12-piece kitchen mixing bowl set. The count is comprehensive and the sizes are diverse, meeting almost every kitchen need from mixing and washing to food prep and storage. When you pick up the box and see the deep discount, the general feeling is one of surprise, as a complete kitchen set is rarely brought down to such an accessible level. This is not a short-term item. These bowls are designed for long-term service. This is not an impulse buy, but an essential tool that appears almost every day in the kitchen. Therefore, when the set offers good quality, a neat design, and enough sizes, buyers understand this is a rational long-term expense. Many choose to buy it to replace old mismatched bowls used for years. When the price drops sharply, the decision to buy usually happens very fast. Some even grab a second set to use alongside the first, or to prepare for children moving out on their own. This is the kind of product where the more you think about it, the more you realize you need it. So hesitation only increases the chance of missing out. The combination of clear utility, a rare price, and high practical demand is what makes the 12-piece set leave the shelves so quickly. 10 Beautiful by Drew Decorative Pillows. Falling into the low change high impact category, decorative pillows by Beautiful by Drew make a distinct difference in aesthetics. The minimalist design, neutral colors, and cozy fabric allow the pillow to easily blend into many different spaces from the living room to the bedroom. This is a decorative item that doesn't require complex styling. Just placing it correctly makes a space look tidier and more intentional. The feeling of adding just a little, but seeing a big difference, is exactly what drives the sales speed. Compared to replacing a sofa curtains or a rug, a decorative pillow is a low-cost choice that provides immediate visual results. When the price drops lower than expected, buyers decide easily because the risk is nearly zero. If it works, the space looks better. If it's not quite the right fit, it can still be used in another room without being wasteful. Many people buy decorative pillows not because they need them urgently, but because they are afraid of missing out. They know that easy-to-match colors do not stay on the shelf long, especially during times when home decor demand is high. A few minutes of hesitation could mean the pillow you just looked at is already in someone else's cart. This deal creates a quiet sense of satisfaction, affordable cost, clear aesthetic impact, and daily usage value. That is why Beautiful by Drew pillows rarely stay around for long. 11. Ozark Trail Stainless Steel Tumbler. Without needing any loud promotion, the Ozark Trail tumbler remains a silent staple on millions of desks and in car cup holders. The reason is simple. It does its job of maintaining temperature perfectly at an unbeatable price. The sturdy grip and smart splash-proof lid are major pluses. Finding this on clearance is like finding a major treasure. Anyone who has used one knows this is the ultimate value-for-money item in its segment. The convenience in daily life is why the Ozark Trail tumbler is chosen quickly and decisively. The large capacity is perfect for morning hot coffee, cold water on the go, or long trips. The tumbler is easy to clean, feels solid in the hand, and is durable enough for many different situations. When the price is pushed down significantly below the average, buyers usually don't stop at just one. Another factor is color. Popular color versions usually disappear, first leaving less common options for those who arrive late. This creates a very familiar psychology. If you see the right color and the right capacity, you should decide immediately, because the chance of it still being there when you come back is very low. People don't buy this tumbler because it looks fancy. They buy it because it is so incredibly effective. When a rock-solid product that serves daily life appears at such a low price, hesitation does not exist. It leaves the shelf like a gust of wind. 12. Seasonal fashion accessories and home goods. The seasonal fashion accessories and home goods category at Walmart is often the most overlooked area, but it hides some of the deepest discounts. These are usually small items with low individual value, but they are directly tied to daily living. Scarves, gloves, beanies, slippers, small decorations, or seasonal utility items all fall into this group. When they hit the clearance stage, prices are lowered quickly and aggressively in a sell-it-all fashion. The defining characteristic of this group is that they only appear for a very short time. There are no regular restocks, no big signs, and they are rarely displayed in prominent positions. Buyers usually only discover them when passing through the clearance aisle, and if they recognize the value, the purchase happens almost instantly. Hesitating means that item will likely be gone by your next visit. Many people buy these with a long-term view rather than an immediate need. They understand that seasonal goods rarely maintain this price the following year, and preparing early saves significant costs later. This is calculated shopping, unhurried, but very effective. The evaporation speed of seasonal accessories and home goods should not be underestimated because they hit the mark on two counts: cheap and necessary. In this area, time is not on the buyer's side. For savvy shoppers, this is the hot spot requiring the most focus. Do not turn your back and plan to return later, because the moment you hesitate, is exactly when the best deals slip through your fingers. The common thread throughout this list is not the brand, but the timing. Walmart clearance is a game for those who understand usage value and know how to decide at the right moment. These items don't need advertising, because once the yellow label is applied and the price hits the bottom, they will automatically disappear. So if you are lucky enough to encounter them on the shelf, do not overthink it for too long. Do not ask, should I buy this? But rather ask yourself, am I willing to come back tomorrow and find an empty shelf? Which product in the video surprised you the most?